This is a quick tip video I just wanted to share. I recently showed you guys how to configure the Tyrannus for multiple flight modes with the NAZA. And during that process, I had connected my NAZA to the Assistant. It asked if I wanted to upgrade to 4, I believe, .02 firmware, and I thought, sure, why not? Well, I got to the field today and realized that that was not a good idea. So tip number 1 is don't go to the field expecting to fly and have a good day if you just upgraded your firmware and haven't really tested it. So learn that the hard way, and then I want to show you what this firmware does with my QAV 400 and then show you how to downgrade. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to take off in attitude mode and just, I don't know if you can see it oscillating, but let me switch to manual mode, and that's really where it's apparent. So I'm going to go to manual. You should be able to see that oscillating, like very, very high speed oscillations. Quite annoying, and you know, even if you get on the throttle a little bit, it just oscillates like crazy. So I've never downgraded firmware before. This is new territory for me, but go ahead and give it a try and walk you guys through it, and then we'll fly this again. So I have the NAZA connected to the Assistant. You may or may not be aware of this, but you need the right Assistant version to load the right firmware. So this is Assistant 2.20, and you'll see that it says I have 4.02 firmware, and I have that latest version on my NAZA. But what I actually want to do to downgrade, I'm going to close out of this version and launch. This is Assistant version 2.18. And so you'll see in there that I can go back. The latest version is 4.0 with this current Assistant. So I'm going to click that, and you can see that it's asking me if I want to change my current version of 4.02 to 4.0, and I'll say upgrade, which technically is a downgrade. Okay, we're going to hit OK, power cycle. And I power cycled, and you'll see that we have version 4.0 on there. So I'm going to do a quick calibration of my sticks, make sure everything's okay, my GPS, and then we'll take it up again. Okay, let's try this again with the firmware downgrade. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and switch to manual mode. No oscillations, that's good. So one other thing I'd like to point out, I am flying with the V1 version of the NAZA. So there's a good chance maybe the latest firmware hasn't been fully tested with it. The other thing that very well could be the issue is that maybe the default gains may have changed, and as you guys know, the QAV is definitely a smaller frame than maybe what the DJI F450 or the F550. So definitely some possibilities for the cause of those oscillations. You know, I don't want to spend a bunch of time troubleshooting right now. I just want to get back in the air. Just make sure you test your firmware well before you get out to the field and have any high expectations. And then now you know how to do the downgrade. So just wanted to share that tip with you, and until next time, thanks for watching.